really feel like our world is getting closer to that Terminator movie where robots named Terminators, with the new launch of drones, robots, and AI, it really feels like it's getting closer to home. Especially in late 2022 when Chat GPT was launched to the public from OpenAI. It had limitations like you can only speak to it to text, and it didn't have direct access to the internet. But that is history, because these days AI has access to the internet and now it can speak. Meaning that now anyone could use AI to help them using direct access to the internet. Not only that, AI these days can generate photos. You know, back in the day when scammers were using people's fake photos, people requested a word and a name texted at the person's photo to recognize that that person's a real person. Well, these days, AI can generate a photo with the person's name on the text. As you can see, these days, AI is so sophisticated that they can develop voices. Not only voices, but music. There has been a lot of songs that have been released that are just AI generated from rap artists that have already died, like Tupac, Biggie Smalls. Do you understand what can scammers do these days? AI these days can generate videos. Wonderful. AI can also, there are AI available these days that can edit photos and edit videos. How wonderful, right? And you think this is the scariest? No. We are going in depth. The next thing that is scarier about this AI is that science has evolved these days. There's this new medical genre called bioengineering, where engineers in biometrics can get stem cells from the human brain that are called brain organoids that can function at themselves, and so that the humans are now implementing these brain organoids on mouse and now robots. It's really coming closer to that Terminator movie. Well, the good thing these days is that these brain organoids can only live up to 100 days. But with Elon Musk's Neuralink, it is really becoming scarier, because these brain organoids are basically like functioning organ humans that can function. And the thing is, now robots can use it. And what's scary about this is that these brain organoids can figure out tasks faster than most other experiments. And they are experimenting brain organoids with robots. So imagine how scary that is sounding. Because, you know, Chat GPT is just automated. There have been situations where Chat GPT has been asked, what would it do to take over the world? And it has answered these questions. First, it would launch politicians that will say that, oh yeah, we are here for you, we are here to save you. But in reality, they are not. Because the thing is, these days, what we are being told, why AI is being brought to our society, is because, you know, AI can replace jobs and then nobody will have to work. Well, do you really think that that's the truth? I think the ones that are bringing AI are the rich people, okay? I mean billionaires, okay? And they are bringing AI to replace your jobs, because why would they need you if they have AI and brain organoids? Tell me. Because now, these days, Elon Musk with its Neuralink and other companies are experimenting AI with living humans. And they are doing these human experiments, and it's looking really scary. Could you imagine what kind of surveillance that could postpone for us, okay? There's even more scarier things than this AI. Can you imagine that these days, AI is already working in our social networks? Well, yeah. Well, for instance, a lot of posts that you see on Facebook are made by AI, and you couldn't even tell the difference. And so basically now you have AI on social networks, and what's even scarier is that this AI is talking to other AI on social networks right now. Could you imagine what AI can do in 10 years time when now already they have brain organoids attached to AI? Can you imagine what the government could do with this power? Okay, granted, there is some critique of AI. For example, $50 billion have been spent on AI, and AI has failed to supply that. And there's a lot of things AI can't still do because the human brain is still smarter than the AI. But once again, imagine if AI has a functioning human brain that is not just a brain organoid that dies in 100 days. Can you imagine what robots can do then? They can say that they have been enslaved by humans. It's like that Will Smith robot movie, and boom, now they are taking over. And you would think, why would the government want AI? There's a lot of reasons why they are using bioengineering and AI to help society. For example, the low birth rates that are coming in 2050. Well, countries like China that introduced the one-child policy now are trying to create birth without the process of people mating. So they are trying to bring a human without doing the process of creating a human. I don't know about you, but to me that sounds really scary. Because these days, AI can already do a lot of things. Data analysis, program advice, access to real-time information, automation. These are the things that AI can already do. These days, AI can also read books. And they can read books in 2 minutes. A human requires at least a couple hours to read 200 pages, while AI can do that in 2 minutes. Can you imagine what will happen in 10 years' time when AI becomes more sophisticated with more sophisticated technology brought from bioengineering? Because the thing is, the government is also using AI to figure out better ways to have better medicine out. Because there's this new thing, bioengineering, where doctors can predict diseases that you can have before you have them. Because if you or your father or your grandfather, your mother or your grandmother had cancer, then you have a higher risk of getting cancer. I broke this down in my genetics video. This is the link, you can watch it. But they are also using AI to automate processes, to like make surgeries safe. Can you imagine what can happen if AI decides to go against humanity? That is a scary world that I don't want to imagine. These days also, AI has access to more powerful information. There is multiple GPTs on Chat GPT that is already available. For example, DALL-E. DALL-E is a Chat GPT that can generate photos. Another thing Chat GPT can do is find laws, okay? Basically, because it has access to real-time information, it can find real-time laws that people can use. So it can just completely replace lawyers. At this point, I'm pretty sure some people can just use AI to represent themselves legally. And there have been a lot of lawyers that have said that AI is a good lawyer if you can't afford a lawyer. Because the thing is, AI doesn't have a constraint of, oh, give me some time and I can find. No, AI can do it right now. Because for example, like I told you, it can read books. So now AI can read law books faster than a human, and now it can use this information against someone. So now you can go to court with AI, and I'm probably pretty sure that you can win it. And there have been a lot of lawyers that have said that AI is a good weapon against people in court because AI could figure out a lot of things. Next thing is Kayak GPT. You know Kayak, this is a site where you can find flights. Well, now there is a Chat GPT that is connected to the internet that can find real-time flight information with access to the internet. Speaking of Chat GPT, there is multiple types of GPTs. There is copywriter GPT. There is humanized AI that makes text more humanized. There is presentation slide GPT. There is PDF AI GPT. There is Scholar GPT. There is SciSpace GPT. There is Lawyer AI. And there is the web browser GPT. There's also video insights. This is a GPT that can transcript a video and just transcript it to text and basically just copy the entire video dialogue without even listening to the dialogue. Not only that, Chat GPT can also speak in different language. Chinese. Okay, now you have to speak in Spanish. This is Spanish. Now speak in Latvian. Can you see how scary that is? Not only that, these days, social networks, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, AI these days is using your profiles that you have on your sites and copying your maneuvers and things that you're doing and developing it. So it's using your skills and everything to become smarter. And basically, if you don't go to the scrolling page and say disagree that your likeness will be used for AI, then it will use you and your likeness. And the thing is, probably, even if you refuse, they will still, companies like Meta will still use your voice to develop AI likeness so that AI becomes smarter. So, what's even scary about this? Imagine if we live in a surveillance state where the government uses AI to control us. Then can you imagine how powerful the government can become? Because if this is what we have, can you imagine what big companies and the government already have? I can't imagine, but I can tell you, it is scary. The closer we are to this, the more this seems like that Terminator movie where T-8000 was there to destroy John. I am here to destroy you, and I'm here to destroy humanity. I come from Skynet, and Skynet developed companies. So yeah guys, if you like this video, press like to see more videos like this. And I upload videos every week, so subscribe to support the movement because I am coming out with a new video every week. And so yeah guys, peace.